Hey everyone, and welcome to another game casted by HD Phoenix and Kelly Milkies. In the 11 o'clock position, we do have the blue turret, KJH, and in the 7 o'clock position, we do have Glade, the purple Zerg. Now, game 1 was really good. It was textbook 3 racks Reaper into Marauders, but Glade would not have any of that with fantastic creep spread. He stopped it with Speedlings only, transited into Mutas, forced a whole bunch of Marines for KJH, and the Banelings after that just sealed the deal. But we are playing on Delta Quadrant. It is Delta Quadrant, right? I think so. And yeah, I do play StarCraft too. And yeah, Kelly Milkies, what do you think this game is going to be different on this map?
Well, first of all, KJH really needs this game because, you know, it's best of 3. In the last game, you can see Zerg players who always complain against, you know, Reaper Rush or 2 OP. You can see how Glade countered that by good positioning of his overlords.
Very good creep positioning
and how he actually put his Zerglings near the edge just to, you know, prevent any scout from the Reapers to come in at all. For this game, what can I say? DQ and the position-wise, as you know, it's pretty even, I guess. We have to see how KJ tries to transit now. I hope he's not gonna go, you know, Reaper again. Well, because it's not, you know, really effective against
I would like to see one Reaper from KJH just to scout, because Reapers are really good. You hop up here, you know, you basically save a scan. Scan costs you 300 over minerals, a Reaper only costs you 50-50. And it gets you the same amount. But look at this. Now, I hate this map because this expansion is really relatively hard to defend. But KJH is going to have a scout out, and you know, you do have another natural in your base, but that's really hard to break early as a Zerg. So if you have your hatchery all the way out here, look at the distance you have to run as a queen, or basically how many creep tumors you have to put down just to link it. And it's relatively hard, so it's going to force the Zerg maybe to play one base for a while. We do see a very standard 14 gas into 14 pool, and on the Terran side we do see a very fast, you know, very normal build, 1 gas, 1 barracks.
Okay, for normally high level player as a Zerg player, I think on DQ we try to expand straight outside first, even though it's harder to defend, but if we do have the early mineral outside and we do manage to defend it, that let us transit to, you know, 3 base earlier. You see a scout there going off by the SCV, he sees that there's nothing funny going on in the Zerg base.
Basically, he just wanted to check into speed, and he sees this like jacuzzi vibrating like mad over here, and you know, no, seriously, the Zergling should like jump out of the spawning pool to make it. Like, it shouldn't come from here.
So you can see Glade standard play opening right there, 2 Zerglings and a really fast speed, which most Zerg players...
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Glade basically chased that SCV away. He's like, is that SCV going to turn around? No, once the SCV crossed this point, then he turned on the hatchery. So, KJH has no idea he is going to basically get an early hatch, but this Hellion that's going to come up... Oh, he's going to get... Yes, he gets the SCV and he does duck away, but, you know, he has no idea this early hatchery is coming down, and this Hellion might actually not do very much because, you know, once he gets a spine collar here and puts his queen, like where this queen right now is really good, and might not do very much. What do you think?
When I was just starting the Diamond League, I actually got owned a lot by Hellion, because, you know, it's really effective against light units. Well, but in this high level play, I don't think it really makes.
Once the Speedlings come in, they are going to quickly surround that Hellion.
He does see the hatchery, you know, maybe got his main point of having a quick Hellion, trying to pick up the queen, but...
This queen's like, screw this Hellion.
I don't care what is happening.
It doesn't hurt me at all. But, like I was just saying, like, if you watch the HGHX match, like, his Speedlings, you know, even though the Hellions had pre-igniter, basically just surrounded the Hellions and negated all the... As long as you don't put your Zerglings in a line, actually Hellions are relatively weak, because if they only hit 1 Zergling and you have like 20 of them, they're not going to do very much. So it really comes down to proper micro. I think in the high level place, Hellions do have their place, but more for like, as basically the kill workers, you drop them behind the middle line, not so much of poking in the front door.
Yeah, but Terran players have to know that Hellion is not, you know, really good for long play, so it's good to get a first Hellion to do a fast scout before you get your first siege up if you are deciding to go siege. What is KJH going for?
He has 2 tanks on the production tab. He is, I guess, changing it up. He's not going to play Bio this game, he is going to play Mech. And actually that's a very wise choice because of that early Hellion. What KJH might be actually trying to think is like, okay, I'm going to review my Hellion. You know, I basically didn't... Does he see the hatch?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does see the early hatch. So, but basically because of the Hellion, he forced a lot of Speedlings out for Glade, and instead of getting Hellions, he only got one. He doesn't even have pre-igniter. He's just gonna get double factory and look for a Hellion Thor push.
What do you think about that? Do you think he has enough army right now? Because how many barracks does he have? Does he have one barracks?
He only has one barracks.
You know, because he really needs protection for his siege.
Look at this Zergling being a total boss. He's like, and it's on hold. It's like, this command center will not land. But this, I have to say, like looking at the armies tab right now, you know, this looks a lot bigger than 150, but that is a lot of things, and I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is going to be strong enough. Glade is going to react. It's like, okay, he's got tanks.
I'm gonna go mutilating. Easy.
Yeah, I'm just going to go mutas, and I already have 4 gas. Well, the 4 gas is going to kick in very, very soon. Looking at the incomes tab, we do see the same number of workers, and of course the Terran being OP is ahead because of those mules. But once this gas kicks in, we're going to see mutas, and unless KJH is going to be able to get Thors out really, really fast, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. The 3rd factory is coming down, but I don't see an army. Oh, never mind, there it is.
Well, once again, you can see that KJH is actually a little blind at the moment. He's taking a wild guess. He's thinking, you know, will he go, you know, Muta Baneling again? You know, he's not sure. He's not using his scan, playing blind again. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
And he's going to get the goal.
Yeah,
and
he's going to go for the goal.
It's such a nice goal. Look at this creep spread. Again, very, very nice creep spread. He is going to creep down here. With this creep tumor, he is going to creep towards the Zaunaga Watchtower. And again, it's a very, very good defensive tool that so many players don't use. And KJH is completely ready for this. He already has his missile turrets even before he sees a Spire. But looking at he's not getting a Spire. He is going to go Baneling, Zergling, and Roaches. And this is actually pretty good against Mech.
Well, you guys can see that KJH is actually, what is he building? He's building
he's getting roach speed.
He's going mech ball, you know. I'm not sure that's such a good idea in so early game against a Zerg player because, you know, Zerglings, you know, speedlings just, you know, owing power really easily. It's gonna be a waste. He's hoping that his siege will actually take out the speedlings before he actually gets near. But you do remember, look at the amount of creep there is. It's almost gonna spread, you know, right to KJH doorstep and saying, you know, what are you doing?
Yeah,
you know,
if you look at the minimap,
I'm right at your base.
Look at this. Look at this huge purple blob just covering
the
map.
This is high level play. You know, Zerg players can't be lazy. You must always remember that your creep, you know,
it's so
important. Please just spare a creep. Don't be lazy. Everyone, please remember to scout. You do see that KJH is trying to build a 3rd expansion, but Glade, I think he already has, you know, his 3rd hatchery up. From seeing this from a macro player, KJH is doing a little bit slow, but I do hope that he takes this one. You already see it over here. Does he have a Nidus?
Oh, very nice.
Does he have a Nidus world?
No, he doesn't have a Nidus network. I don't, you know, at least I don't see it on the production tab. But I don't think Nidus is very, very good on this map simply because he is getting this mech army. And like, if you put a Nidus one in here, you can do some damage, but once these stores come back, they are going to clean up very, very quickly. I think what Glade is going to do is he's just going to expand. He knows that the enemy is going Thors. Thor, Hellion. Hellions are basically, the only thing Thors are really weak against is Mass Zergling, and the Hellions will protect that. But then you counter that by getting like Banelings to take out the Hellions. And then the Thors are very, very vulnerable. So
I really do not think that is enough. Look at the amount of creep spread. Look at the Roaches. Roaches is just going to take out the siege so easily. Also, I'm really afraid for KJH because he has no idea what Glade is going. He's just assuming that he is gonna go do the same thing the last round. Look at the speed, the flying overlord is going so fast. He actually upgraded his overlord. You know, trying to scout to see if there's another expansion.
Glade is being very good with the Zerglings. He is checking all the possible expansions. This Zergling also being a total boss, you know. He's like, okay, you know, I don't care if these stores are just shelling just like meters away from me, and this Zergling is gonna die. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. And yeah, I don't know. Like, actually, I'm going to put the ball in KJH court because I'm going to put the ball in KJH's court because actually a 200-200 Terran army versus a 200-200 Zerg army is actually really, really imbalanced in the place of the Terran because Terrans are just so much stronger, especially once you get Thors. And I don't know if
upgraded.
I don't know if Glade should be just be so passive right now. He is on 134 food. The Terran is on 137 food.